Hello everyone and welcome back. Alright, well, I just got out of work and I have to say that I am starting to feel much better. Thank you all for your concern. And second, I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of my awesome subscribers for supporting my channel. I mean, you guys have just been totally amazing. And, well, today I reached a little over 700 subscribers, and that is just something I am just totally blown away over. I mean, you guys are just truly amazing, and thank you, all of you, for supporting my channel. I really, really do appreciate that. But anyways, we have a couple of locks here that were sent to me by my buddy, Bill Bacardi. And these are from a lock maker that I have not picked from yet, and we all know and heard this name. It is Phred Phlintstoner. We have his number 2 here, called Spools, and his number 1. And I'm not sure exactly what that is. Synergy, something weird like that. But I have his number 1 and number 2 challenge lock here. And, well, I was trying to decide which one to pick, actually, for you guys. And, well, I have this coin here. I'm not even sure if it's actually a coin. I'm not a coin collector by far. No means am I a coin collector. But, yeah, it says good for 5 cents in trade. I'm probably going to get a lot of flack from you guys for polishing this up, actually. There was some nice patina on it. But I like shiny. And like I said, I'm not a coin collector, and I wanted to see underneath that patina what was actually on there. And you can tell it's pretty worn where it said trade. You can barely see the D and the E. But yeah, it's a pretty cool coin, and this was actually found in a bunch of vintage buttons that we had gotten from my brother. I believe we got it from an estate sale. When I mean a lot of buttons, guys, I mean a lot. Let me show you that real quick. We have this bread box here. I'm not sure if that's from the 60s or something, 70s, I don't know, maybe earlier. But when I say there's a lot of vintage buttons in there, guys, I mean, there is a lot of buttons. I mean, this thing is packed. There's got to be 25, 30 pounds of buttons in there. But yeah, my wife had gone through that, actually, each and every one of them, and pulled out some really cool buttons. And that coin was actually in there, too. And here's an example of some of the buttons she found there. She found a set of these in there. Pretty cool vintage buttons. These here, which there's a couple of different sets. Some cool buttons. Bag here with a bunch of mother of pearl and stuff like that was in there. And these here are my favorites. Some of the ones I pulled out of there myself. These are some really cool buttons here. We have this US, and this is actually not a button, some sort of a pin. You can see they got the 2 little knobbies there, so when you pin it to your shirt or coat or whatever, it doesn't twist on you. That's pretty cool, US. If anybody has any information on these too, that would be awesome. This one here, one of my favorites, a conductor button. Pretty awesome button. The back it says fine quality with a few stars on it. This one here, looks like we have a bird with 3 legs. Pretty cool button. Another one here, pretty awesome. Nice big eagle on it. I think these are brass too. Another one here, this is actually pretty cool. It's got a lion on the left, it's got a unicorn there on the right, and maybe another lion or something up on top of there. Another pretty awesome vintage one. Got a bunch here with some anchors on it. Different ones with some anchors. This one here, not sure what's on that one. An anchor, I believe. US M3 or something, maybe that says on it. A couple with a P on it, not sure what those are. Personal buttons, maybe personalized buttons. One here with a bird on it of some sort. And another little one here with another little eagle on it. Some pretty awesome buttons. Anyways, I was thinking, taking this coin here, I'm not sure if it's called a coin or not, and flipping it. We'll call this heads and this tails. Heads say we pick lock number 1. Tails say we pick lock number 2. Phred Phlintstoner. So let's take a flip on this coin here. And we are on heads. So, alright, we're going to pick number 1 then. Alright, well, if you guys give me a minute, we'll get this in a vise and, yeah, number 1. And we'll see if we get this thing picked. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we are locked and loaded and ready to give this Phred Phlintstoner number 1 challenge lock a go. And it has quite the hang up too. Gotta mess with that key a bit to get it to work. There we go. Yeah, it's got quite the hang up to it. But I don't think that's gonna bother us. That is the bitting on it. It's not too bad. But we're locked up and we're gonna see if we get in there. We'll take a peek and see what Phred Phlintstoner put in there for us. Alright, we're going to go top of the keyway. It is a quick set. It's got a little flop to it. And up here, how about we just go with this new Das Evers pick I just got in the other day. And it did get me in my first lock, so I'm going to try it and see if we get in this one. I think this is pin 4, locking up on me. And it's very locked up. Can't get it to move. Oh. I think I got it to move. Unless I overset it. Oh. That was pin 3. Get some counter here on 1. Got a click out of him. That was pin 5, and we are in a pretty deep fall set. That was a little click off for 3. I think we just went a little deeper. Or maybe that was pin 4. We got some counter here in 5. Oh, we just lost our fall set. Might have dropped everything on that one. Oh boy, look at that fall set we just went into. We just went into a really deep fall set. Those can sometimes be very troublesome to get out of. That went real deep. It tells me he's got some work he did in his core. I think I'm feeling some counter right here on 3 maybe. Let's check back here. Yeah, I'm feeling something here on 3. I think we're about to lose everything. That is the only feedback I'm getting now. Right here on pin 3. Might have got something out of him. But I believe I'm still feeling some counter there. Let's check back here real quick. Yeah. Nope, we're open on 3. Yeah, that was the trick. Awesome. Alright. Phred Phlintstoner number 1. Picked. Alright, let's drop this down here. We are going to back this up. And we're going to see what Phred Phlintstoner put in there for us. Grab a pinning tray here. And we have a key, so we will lock her back up. We'll get this clip off the back here. little difficult here. See if I can get in there and grab it. Yep, here we go. All right. We're off. See if I get this key to work clockwise here for me. Ooh, almost pulled that out, but we got it. Whew, that was close, guys. I almost pulled that cord right out of there. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Alright, there's all 5 pins. It's got the construction holes all plugged up, so that tells me there's some T-pins possibly up there in the Bible. They're all in there and working, and they all are deep and need to be picked. Definitely need to be picked. I can see some threading in every single one of those chambers. Alright, let's take and dump these out real quick. Serrated on one. Actually, I'm going to try something a little bit different here. I got a bunch of tweezers here from my brother also. I'm going to try them out to see if they're any good. This is one of them here. Because like I said, I got a whole bunch of them. And, whoops. And I might end up just starting to pass them out in some trades and stuff because, like I said, I got a whole bunch of them. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, we got some spools, we got some wide serrations, and like I said, everything here in that core is threaded. Alright, let's see what we have up here. Like I said, I'm just trying these tweezers out because, and I'll show you in a minute, that I have quite a bit of them. Alright, we got a spool here that's kind of like got some serrations in the middle or something going on there. A spring that's kind of stuck in there. Alright, this spring is a little stuck. I don't want to pull it because I'm going to end up stretching it. I'll have to pull that cap if I'm going to pull that spring, and we're not going to do that right now. I'll just leave it in there. We got a very deep spool with, I believe, the serration on top of that one too. I'm not sure if that's brass or steel. Okay, number 3, another spool with a, or no, that's actually wide serrations with a very sharp edge in the middle of that one. A very small steel spring, I believe. Alright, let me push the spring down. And we're going to come through the back here. Yeah, these might have to be modified a little bit, take some of that edge off, but I'm going to show you I got some other types here too. Oh. We have a spool here in 5. And I believe that might be a copper or brass spring. Last but not least, we have a serrated and another copper or brass spring type. Alright, let's see if he's done anything. Oh yeah, he's got some threading in 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I believe 1, where that spring is actually stuck in there. Yeah, so he's got threading in all the chambers. Alright, here, let me zoom this up. We'll take a look at these pins. Alright, number 1 here, nicely serrated. Number 2, little spool there, a sharp edge on the top. Number 3, another serrated. Not sure if that's commercial or homemade, probably homemade. Spool here in 4, and I guess a serrated spool type here in 5. And then up top here we have this spool here, but a bunch of serrations throughout it. We have a pretty deep spool here. Serration there, you can see on the top of that one. Kind of a double serrated, a little bit wide serrations here in 3. Another very fine serrations here in 4. And number 5 is a little spool with another very fine serration on the tip of that too. That's cool. These guys are getting these very fine serrations, and I just dropped that pin. And it's got to be here somewhere. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time looking for that, but I know it's got to be right here, guys. Yeah, that was what was in this lock, and we have, I believe that's a steel spring, a little steel, copper, brass, and not sure if that's the same as that one. Maybe another copper, but oh, here's that pin right here. Anyways, real quick, I just want to show you. I do have quite a bit of tweezers here that I got from my brother also, that I think I'm going to just start throwing them in some packages up. These are really weird though. It has a very, let me put this back here. Show you these real quick. It's got a weird tip to that one. I'm not sure if these are surgical tweezers or what, but these actually grab the pin pretty good. These ones here. So, anyways, I got a bunch of tweezers here. I'm probably going to start tossing in packages and stuff like that. Everybody can use an extra set of tweezers, but yeah. Alright guys, well, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, comment below, guys. And yeah, everybody, please be safe and stay legal. Thanks, guys. Bye.